ASL is a visual language requiring a high level of kinetic and theatrical skill to master. One of the skills Unit 12 focuses on is embodiment, or using your entire body to become the character or concept you wish to communicate. Nonverbal information is essential to portraying personality in ASL. While English can draw upon a large number of adjectives for describing people, ASL relies on facial expression and body language to show how people are, rather than describing them with any number of gloss signs. Skilled signers make use of body language and facial expression to bring characters to life. Our own living forms offer a rich landscape for expressing nuanced ideas about how people are. Most English speakers unconsciously reduce their facial expressions in order to hide or diminish emotional realities they do not wish to share. This poker-faced habit does not serve you in ASL. Consider the sensation of living inside your head while merely peering through the window of your eyes. Do you think of yourself that way? Is your body merely a car that the spirit in your head is driving around? Instead, I challenge you to think of yourself as one with your face and body. Come out from that hiding place behind your eyes and inhabit your face. Live inside your whole body. Use the entirety of your being to express yourself. Many of the skills you need to master for Unit 12 are acting skills. It should not be surprising that good signing and good acting have a lot in common. Eye gaze does a lot of work in ASL. And in fact, you use your knowledge of eye gaze every day to draw conclusions about the intent of people you communicate with. In ASL, eye gaze is used in a number of ways. 1. Pronouns are not always signed, but rather inferred by eye gaze. For example, in a signed dialogue role shift, once the people or characters are set up, you no longer need to point or name them. Your eye gaze and body posture will indicate who is speaking to whom. Eye gaze shift indicates whether or not the signer is communicating directly with you, that is, looking at you while signing, or if they are telling you about a conversation they had with someone else, in which case their eye gaze will shift as they act out the dialogue for you. Be clear with your eye gaze to show direct signing in contrast to the portrayal of a dialogue. 2. Eye gaze is used in concert with body language to add information about whether you are in agreement with or in opposition to the topics being discussed. And 3. Eye gaze references relative size or distance. When you look up or down, near or far, your eye gaze acts as a cue to the other person. Humans are adept at following the eye gaze of someone else to see what it is they are referencing. Facial expressions have another function in ASL. They act as adjectives and verb modifiers, or adverbs. The English language contains between 10,000 and 25,000 adjectives, depending on how you classify them. In ASL, this richness of meaning is delivered with facial expressions. While English has many words for how pretty or ugly something is, ASL has just one sign. But that sign can be manipulated in infinite ways. The degree and type of feeling must be conveyed with facial expression and body language. This is where acting skills come into play. Use your face and body to try and display the feelings on this list. The difference between the words are slight. If it helps, close your eyes and imagine events that caused these feelings. Then notice how your face and body react. What is the difference between gloomy and wistful? Does gloomy imply something darker, longer lasting? Perhaps wistful includes the idea of nostalgia or missing something you used to have. How can you show that with your face and body? Practice. Good character acting relies on a few common strategies. First, select a few primary mannerisms or facial expressions to represent the character. Practice being the character and using those gestures and expressions. Consider a friend or a person you know well. What kinds of expressions or mannerisms are uniquely theirs? How would you do an impression of them if you had to? To build a well-rounded character, use all these building blocks of personality. Gestures, the unconscious movement of arms and hands. Expressions, or facial displays of emotion and opinion. Posture, are they hunched, slumped, or upright and proud? Mannerisms, do they have a tic, like nail biting, playing with their hair, scratching their face? Demeanor, how do they comport themselves in general? Are they dominant, timid, shy, bold, touchy, or formal? Think of all these things as you build your character. Please enjoy these clips. These videos will demonstrate some of the concepts I have covered in this lecture.